Hi and welcome, Lisa here for Trinity Stamps. Thanks for joining me. So today I'm sharing a twist on a fun fold card called a step out card. I'm going to be using the Cozy Bear stamps and coordinating dies along with the Room Builder die set for this card. Now off screen I did some die cutting of the Room Builder die set, as you can see here. I did die cut curtains and the rug from that set as well. Now I've been playing around with the stamps, deciding on the layout I want, and I think I'm happy with this. So I have a white piece of cardstock here that is cut to go behind my room. So it's 3.5 by 8.5 inches. And I'm going to ink a night sky up. And you don't need to do the whole panel, just what you're going to see through your windows. I used Chip Sapphire and Blueprint Sketch Distress Oxides. And I used those same colors plus the Speckled Egg Distress Oxide ink for my rug and the Blueprint Sketch on my curtains. Next, I stamped the images from the Cozy Bear stamp set onto Copic Express blended cardstock using Memento Tuxedo black ink. Now, I stamped 5 of those cats, but ended up only using 4 of them. I'm also going to stamp the coffee cup in his little hand. And this stamp was created so you could do this without worrying about masking, and it's real easy to line up. Then you just ink up your stamp and stamp it, and you're going to see here how perfect that comes out. So here I'm stamping the lamp and the little bookshelf directly onto my die cut room panel with Memento ink and the colors Rich Cocoa. Now there's quite a bit of coloring with this, and I know I'm not real fast at this coloring. So I'm going to speed up a little bit through this, play some music. You can fast forward through it. And if you're interested in the colors that I used, you can head over to my blog post for this video. It's linked in the description box below, and I'll have that information over there for you. So to start assembling the card, I used 2 strips of Nina Desert Storm cardstock that are cut to 1.5 inches wide by 7 inches long. Now I scored both pieces the same on the 1 3/4 inch mark and the 3.5 inch mark. Now I use the Desert Storm for the strips because it's what I used when die cutting with that Room Builder dies. I have this strip scored here. I'm going to fold it up and then we're going to fold it down. I'm creating a Z fold with this. I'm going to refer to this as the Z fold throughout the video. You do both strips the exact same way. Now this is going to give you an idea of the direction that I'm headed. Now the little chair showed just a tiny bit of my Z fold. So I'm taking a pencil, adding some tick marks so that I can take my scissors and just snip that off at an angle. So you won't be able to see this once we have the card completely put together. Now there you can see I used glue to adhere my Z strips to the back of my die cut room right along the edge of the windows. I'm using scrap pieces of paper to fill in areas on both sides of those Z folds. And the reason I'm doing this is it's going to allow our panel to lay flush on our card base. Now I'm adding glue to the whole back of this panel once I have all of those areas filled in, and we add the white card panel that we did the night sky blending on to the back of our room. A little bit of liquid adhesive to the front of our Z folds, and we're going to go ahead and add that cute little bear and the couch to those Z folds. Glue to the back of the entire panel, and it's going to go on a 3.5 by 8.5 inch card base. Now here I'm creating a whitewash look with my gel pen. I just go over the lines that are embossed on the floor and on the beadboard on the wall. And I just do a couple of lines at a time and then take my fingers and run over the ink while it's still wet. And it just gives this really fun whitewash look. Here you can see I hid some of those little cats behind the couch and behind the chair. I just had so much fun with this. Have fun with it. Add as many things as you want. I absolutely think this turned out adorable. Let me know what you think about it in the comments below. I really do appreciate you joining me. For more information on the products used, you can head over to the Trinity Stamps website. Have an amazing day. Again, thanks for joining me.